keeps building. We'll come back to this. For now I'm going to talk about the presentation. Despite being the HD edition, on a technical level the visuals are subpar. The original game was also considered very ugly for 2005. The regular NPCs have no variation. Every mugger uses the exact same model. They're always carrying a knife. So fighting a group of them is silly, like they're all coming out of a clown car. Just the same bowl-cut bandit over and over again. All of the minor NPCs have a type, and they too have no variation. Huh, this is every drunk in the game. This is every store owner in the game. This guy? You guessed it. It would be nice for there to be minor variation, even change their clothes, unless... The fidelity of character models and just about everything else is okay-ish for 2005. That's the best I can say for all the technical stuff. It is dated, but not horribly so. In contrast, the art direction is interesting. Some parts of the town look roughly like post-revolution Russia, but then other parts look like they're from a Mongolian steppe culture. Then you have buildings that combine the styles. You also have buildings that don't fit in at all. For example, the giant superstructures throughout the town. They're just looming over everything. I can understand a town having a big train yard. What's not normal is your town having a giant polyhedron tower on the outskirts. The one that's breaking all physical laws, filled with children. The walls are all made of paper with writing on it. The entire city has a really peculiar taste in artwork. The whole town seems like it's in another dimension. How about these big buildings with no roof and no walls? How does something like this even happen? Wait a minute. Damn you, Cromwell, were you here too? Not to mention all the strange non-human creatures in the town. They have a unique look. The whole art style does. The game builds so much mystery by just looking around, because they include areas you would expect this place to have. But the strange buildings seem just as important to the city, but you don't know what they're for yet. It doesn't look weird to look weird, there must be a purpose. At the same time, the game's trying to get something else out of you. So let's talk about that second one. Back in the Call of Cthulhu video, I mentioned that some of these older games have an uncanny valley effect. It's when the visuals are dated, but just good looking enough to trick your brain a bit. Pathologic fits neatly into this category. But there's something else off-putting besides the architecture. The colors. The game is drab. When you're exploring, it's very easy